What up, Ground Pounder? How are you? You just sat down, right? I built this earlier, and at first, like, it was too hard to pull. Like, it had way too much compression, and it turns out that wasn't it. Just the other pull starter that I had some bent prongs in it. What was that, Riley? So this pull starter works properly. It wasn't a compression issue, even though it has hella compression. That wasn't it. So, anywho, I got it started, and it was idling kind of funny and revving up and up and up and up and up and up and getting out of control, and I'd have to turn it off. And this thing here, the choke lever, wasn't staying up.
You also had a bad day of art and music there.
So these saws are really weird and difficult to work on. Like, I feel like I'm gonna need like somewhere to like mount light and everything, and I might need to put on a freaking headlamp. But what the issue was this gets pulled down, but it doesn't spring all the way back up. So there's this little screw, and there's a spring under there, and the throttle cable attaches to it. Another cable goes down to the throttle rod, and it all like is very difficult to put together. And apparently I gotta take that apart and wind the spring up and get it back together and do all of that. Like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it now. But the more I take this apart and put it back together, I know the better I'll get at it. I think this thing's gonna be a beast. That little hose goes back there. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of it apart to make what I gotta do a bit easier. I worked yesterday, man. I climbed a sketchy tree, and then a tree, I cut it down, and then the tree next to it I also did, and the tree next to it was like a breeze. It was so nice. I was in the first one looking over at the second one saying, man, that tree just looks very nice, very friendly tree. The one I was in sucked. There was another tree in the front yard, but dude cut that whole fucking thing down with a Kubota and a pole saw. He wasn't kidding. It went up pretty high and stretched towards the house. And he straight dropped that shit. Yeah, I mean, I built this thing this morning, and also picked up a 362 that I got over there. Like, dude bought the West Coast Bark Box. He had the this filter inside of it, and it's like in bad shape. And then look at the plastic all bent in right there, dude. His chainsaw was straight sucking in all sorts of dirt. Piston and cylinder look okay, but I really got to get it apart just to make sure before I tell him. I think, I already told him, like, it's probably just going to be a carburetor and some piston rings, but before I know for sure, I'll get into it a little further just to make sure it's going to be good to slap back together for him, because he's got the clutch cover, the dogs, the air filter, which I'm going to tell him to discard. He needs just a regular filter on there because that shit is not working. And the Bark Box, all on a 362. Pray to the chainsaw gods that this goes well. I need a screwdriver for working on kids' toys. There we go. Okay, that's coming out. This thing is such a pain, man. Maybe I can keep that all together and just wind up the spring if I'm lucky. Nope, that thing came out already. That's gotta go in there. Yeah, you really gotta be a rocket brain surgeon to work on this shit. That's not fucking easy. A rocket surgeon. A Husqvarna rocket surgeon. Wind this up. I can't let you out right now. I'm sitting down doing rocket surgery. I would let you out, but I can't get up right now. All right, so I captured that. Dude, I think I got it. Yeah, I just had to put some tension on that spring. And now, yeah, this is what gets me. Getting that throttle cable into there and keeping all that together is damn near impossible. This little lever is like at an angle that way, and how do I just get like that to go in the hole? Because it's the same thing on the one down there, man. Needle nose pliers, spotlights. Like, dude, the design on this is, damn it, man, you know? This is ridiculous. Like, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Like, I need to phone a friend and be like, what the heck? How do you do this? Because I'd have to have that wound up, have it on there, and then put it on there. Or, you know, where did I mess up, man? Like, none of this is supposed to come apart to begin with. That's where I think I messed up. You know, all I had to do was pull the throttle cable, and I never had to mess with any of this. But I went taking it apart, not knowing what I was doing. And now I have to figure out how to put it back together. Might need to take the carburetor off. Take out the cable, take the carburetor off, and do it where it's a little easier to work on. So, this could be an educational video. Don't do what I did, and if you did, we're gonna figure out how to get ourselves out of this mess. Let me get the fuel line off. Because the saw build is successful. The thing wants to fly. But I messed up on the dismantle, on taking it apart I didn't know how to take it apart. It's my first time taking the saw apart. All right, where am I connected? The plug over there. Maybe I can do it like this. So yeah, this is a lot easier, but watch there be an easier way here. Like that would fit in there. It's like it almost fits, but it doesn't. So dude, I just heard something fall. Oh, okay, it's the ring. Little intake ring. I think I got it. So there's that. Put this little screw back in here. Dude, all these comments just poured in like real fast, and all the other comments, no, bruh. This is, it's fucking rocket surgery, I'm telling you. All right, I think I got it. That ring goes right there. Yep. That's gonna go over there. That little hose is gonna go there. So this can go back in. I think. I'm gonna go. Yeah, these little air chutes down there. Gonna plug in down there if I can get them to go. They're not going, man. Go to your home. Okay. Bust out the hemostats. Yeah, when I was initially working on this, there was no kind of daylight trying to help. You know, with the sun up the way it is, it just pours in a little bit better light than, you know, it helps with all the other light that I got in here. So many comments. Yeah, right? Like I need comments. There's 10 people, and there's one man with 10 comments. Is there any more trolls I might be able to handle this, bruh? Like, I need to use trigger words. Like, what blade is gonna be the best blade for this saw? Because I don't have a blade that's gonna fit this saw. I got this badass chainsaw built, and I got no blade for it. Alright, so that's gonna be over here. I can go ahead and hook up the throttle cable now. Oh boy, sounds like little man's about to throw a fit, dude. Alright, let me get this going. Dude. Almost. Where's my other little tool? I need you. I don't want this one. I want the other one. All right, I think I got it. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't springing back. And so in order to be down to idle, it has to spring back all the way. My safe word is cheeseburger. Yeah. I ate a double cheeseburger earlier today. Alright, this is gonna go this way. Fucking, it's boring, man. It's Husqvarna stuff. boring ass Husqvarna stuff. Dude, this 362 is like in such terrible condition. It's been sitting out, getting rusty. Okay, that's gonna go in there. This is gonna go up and through there. These are gonna go in these little slots here. If you voice text jealousy slats, you know, like on the windows, the jealousy slats into your phone, it'll say jealousy sluts. Here's where you need the fucking spotlights and the hemostats. It's like, what the fuck am I doing and where does this go? Okay, right there. Some kind of fuel line. It's gonna move some kind of fuel. And that one's gonna go in. Pro tip. Okay, that's gonna go there. Okay, almost there. Yeah. I think we're in action. Yep. All checks. I ground one medium and one gigantic stump today. I was just wondering like what you were up to today. One medium and one gigantic one. Yesterday this tree went up like 35, 40 feet to like the middle of the trunk there and the other branches. But like the two bottom branches went out and up. And then there was like another branch out that way and over the fence and near the house and in the backyard. And the center part only went up like 6 feet and, you know, died out. There was like dead wood hanging and stuff. Like there was no center, there was no top. So I had to like go way out on one of the side and ups and tie into that and set rigging. And my goal was to come over and rig that stuff that way, but then the one that went way out the other way and the one that went way out there in the back, like this tree sucked, man. I got it down in like 3 hours, but yeah, I was like up there at the end of it looking at the other tree like, man, that tree over there looks really nice. I want to be in that tree. Tree looks very friendly. Okay, this should act right now. Hey, Benjamin Becker. Do I have any rubber gloves to put on? I do, but I never have. Do you have any rubber gloves to put on, dog? I do, but I never have. Like I climb trees and I don't wear gloves. I work on chainsaws and I don't wear gloves. I wash things in the deep sink with pure gasoline and diesel. Wash my eyes out with carburetor cleaner. All right, let's see if this acts right this time. Oh. Dude, I swear I don't get this orange thing over here. Like I got all that dialed in. I do not want to take this thing apart again. It's got a choke. What the hell's wrong with the choke? Choke has to go down. You know what? I bet that spring right in there is all out of whack. Like, I have to take it apart again. Because I can see that spring trying to work its way out. Damn it. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, I saw the stump stuff. I didn't see this other guy. Turn your chat filter on to allow all messages, bruh. Super Shay hand. Stay smooth. Alright, so you don't think all messages are coming through? Top fans, top messages, 5 settings, chat filter, all messages. Bam! There we go. Alright. So real quick, I'm gonna get in and fix this trigger situation, because that's fixed. We get the trigger situation fixed. I can't get it in choke because something's going awry with this little spring inside this red lever. Dude, I found this little baby magnet at the Harbor Freight. It is perfect for, I've had like a regular magnet for a long time, but the skinny one's like perfect for fishing for stuff. Alright, so again, at least I know that it'll get better. I'll get better at this. There goes that hose, there goes that hose. I'll get better or I won't. Alright, so what I'm looking at over here is I see the spring over here is trying to work its way out. Yeah, it looks messed up, man. Like, that is not where it's supposed to be. There we go. Somehow that spring got jammed out of place. Alright. So this is gonna go back there. And there. Maybe it'll sit proper now because it was a little bit off. Yeah, it's acting right now. Super Shay hand, stay smooth. So is the chat still kicking? Was it like I couldn't see all the comments, or you couldn't, or we couldn't? Right, that's gonna go in there. That's gonna go right there. There. And there. And right there. There, and that one. Oh, don't mess it up again. However, I got that out of alignment to begin with. Yeah, that seems to be lining up better there now too. These carb screws in. GP. Settings. Chat filter. Top messages. Same thing. Chat filter. All messages. There we go. Alright, something don't feel right. I'm not gonna force it because I can tell there's a gap back there where this is not sitting right. Oh, dude, for real? I see why now, too. See if my little magnet... No, it's not gonna work because it's like brass or something. Dude, what a pain in the butt. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're in business. What's up?
I was hearing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
It's pretty good.
pretty loud chainsaw. I don't know if Ground Pounder's still on here. Stay back.
Okay.
And if he is, I'll let you say what's up. You being good to mom? Having really bad days with you, you know, acting like that towards her in the mornings and throughout the day. It's not nice. Alright, so at this point, you know, what's left other than to braze a pipe on this thing. That'd be like the finishing touch for real. It's got that exhaust hole out the top, but it would be pretty sweet to have a little pipe out of it right there. Let's see here. If I were to put a pipe on this saw, where would I pipe it? Looks like it's got two layers there. I can't open it up there anymore or it'll frickin' melt the chain brake. Yeah, we don't want to melt the chain brake.
Oh, that.
This thing right here.
Look, a spring.
That's a spring, yep.
That's a black spring on that. I get it now.
The spring is to catch the vibrations so the chainsaw doesn't hurt me.
But who can give it to?
Who am I going to give this chainsaw to?
Yes.
Oh, it's mine for now. Unless somebody wants to buy it. It's my chainsaw.
Yeah.
I want to run it and see how it does because it's got a ton of compression. And I know it's going to be fast.
Is Quinn out here with you?
Yeah, he's right here.
You behaving yourself?
Mom,
What?
that was on one of those. That spring was on one of those.
Yeah. So what's the verdict? Was it supposed to be sprung?
Oh, yeah, I wound it. I took it apart, like Eric said, and so I think what I did wrong is this doesn't have to come apart. All you got to do is get the throttle cable out of it, and that whole like rod down there, all that just stays attached as carburetor unit. So if you take it apart, then you have to wind, get together, pop it on there, put the little baby screw in it. And if you put it together without winding it, then it doesn't, what happened was it was bottoming out right there, so it wouldn't idle. Now it goes all the way up, which means it'll idle. Before it was just wanting to go and get like all crazy and shit. I was gonna
Don't mind if it's on.
take it off, yeah. But now it calms down. So it's ready to go. Other than I need to work on the muffler.
Sure.
Huh?
Yeah, it's one of those systems where you can't see the light through it. It goes like through a funnel or something.
Hey, Dad! Why are you doing this? Help me, Dad.
Yep, I will.
Maybe I could just modify this without drilling and putting a pipe on it.
No.
Why is that? Go read a book.
No.
Yeah, go read a book.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
No.
You
No.
can go take a nap.
bring over. I don't know. I seem to have lost the chat. Nobody's here. Now who's there? What the hell, dude? Mom just told you to go inside and read a book or something. What are you doing back out here? Does she know that you came back out here?
What are you here for? He's supposed to be reading a book here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the, I'm gonna get away with whatever I can get away with, dude.
Here. When? Come here.
Alright. I have a gajillion drill bits. I'm going to put them to use and see what I can pull off here. We're not going to do this over a towel. Yeah, so maybe that's not the best course of action. I don't have a flat surface down there. Drill bits for days. Alright, so next best course of action would be the Dremel. We're gonna find a way in there. I'll get this. It would be cool with a pipe on it, but I don't know. I got two different ones, so I'll go about it a couple of different ways, see what works out the best. That bit, oh, that's a good bit. There's also this like outer edge sharp one that I think is in here. Could be wrong. I don't know, I got an oval-shaped one. Nope. So if I want that one, it's over here. We'll start with this one, see where we get. Extra light. Oh yeah. Grinding on mufflers is flipping loud. What up, Buck? Yeah. I've been working on the throttle system and the choke lever and everything for the Husqvarna 572 XP, and it's all working now and it sounds awesome. I'm just trying to amplify the muffler outlet here. Jaja, you my sweetest monster, Ja. It's monster truck. Oh no. Almost lost it. Okay, where are we at? What's up, man? Right on, Chris. Right on, Chris. Catch you later. He's probably gone. Alright, let me tighten this down one more time. Dude, yeah, I'm in there. So, this muffler, you could shine a light in here and you can't see any light through there. Or, you know, light in there and you can't see any light coming through there. So it's got a complete circle swirl system in there. And I don't know, let's see if I'm doing anything. I hope I am. I hope I'm breaking through all that. Oh yeah, there we go. It's just it's pretty rough. I want some clean edges, and then I want to wash it real good and make sure I'm not going to get any debris back in the chainsaw. Bro, where'd you get them earmuffs? I got them at Monster Jam. See the monster truck tires? Dude. Almost there. I see a way I can get at it from in here. And get it going out a little better. Makes more power, Jaw. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to hear how it sounds after all this. Is that even gonna fit in there? I might need to pick out a different one. I just want to get off, get some burrs cleaned at that one. Yeah. This is all worn out, better for polishing. Fuck yeah, you still there? You ever get a metal shaving lodged in the eyeball? Have not? No, man. It happened to me like I wasn't wearing the safety glasses and one just shot and hit me. I had to go to a special eye doctor to have them get it out. The other day, one got stuck in my eye. I mean, I was wearing my safety glasses, but I must have been blowing some shit around, and a piece got stuck, but we were able to get it out with a Q-tip. The one where it got stuck in me, they had to get it out with, they use a Dremel. And there's some irony in that. Good, man. I'm gonna go wash this up, get it cleaned out, hook it up, and fire up the chainsaw. Yeah, like you got these, or you've got like these here that won't let nothing in. I opened that up a little bit so I could get in there a little better and close it up back to where it was so I don't overheat my chain brake. The almighty muffler gasket. All right. Something ain't driving there. Yeah, I gotta scoot it in a little more. Is it still in play? Where is it? I don't know, man. What did I do? Drop it? All right. You were watching Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Paw Patrol! Alright,
I'm
stay right here. Don't come over here. Stay right there for a second. Where's my plug?
I don't know.
Okay. Why don't we go outside for a minute? It's smoky in here. Where are you? Come out here. Yeah, man. Well, that saw was free. I had a little pinhole in the gas tank, so I put some epoxy on it. And I chalked up a mandrel for it. I think I machined it, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 thousandths, you know, plus the gasket being gone. And got the squish set to 19 thousandths, 19.5 thousandths. Yeah, they were just going to throw it in the dumpster because repairs are too expensive. So I've got one of the climbing saws, the 540 XP. I've got 2 of those, except for the other one's missing the gas tank and the pull starter and the clutch cover. So, you know, that's a bunch of money just buying all those parts. But this company's going to continue to, like, throw those away. So I'll just keep collecting them and keep building them. I honestly can't wait to run that thing, but I don't have a bar. I don't have a blade. I don't have a blade for a Husqvarna. Oh, babe. Not in the dirt. Did you already take a bath today? You did. You took a bath today. Don't play in the dirt. 'Cause then you're going to have to take another bath, and then we're going to have to pay a big water bill. Your new pants. Are those your new pants? You just got your new pants dirty. Come on, let's go blow you off. Oh, careful. All right, stand right there. I'm going to get your leg. Just your leg. And your feet. And your hands. Okay, we got you. Yeah, you're good. Been wanting one of them saws. Yeah, the freaking, this one, 572 XP. Right? I mean, that is like what I'm supposed to do with it, because we're hurting right now. I haven't had many jobs, and to build this thing and sell it is the plan for it. I'm just excited to run it. Like, I feel like it's going to be a contender with my 462. And, like, damn it, man. Good quality. Like, really tall piston. Lots of compression. Everything very well machined. Yeah, and I'm telling you, man, for a throwaway saw, let's see if we can, like... Well, there was a phone call. Is the sound back on now? We're good now? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a phone call. There was nobody there. It was a spam, but had to pick it up anyway. Yeah, dude, the cross hatching is still in the cylinders from factory. Here's the other one that needs parts and building and whatnot. It's in this box over here. I gotta clean up. But that's the extent of carbon on top of the piston. And, whoop. Let's see if I can get in there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but all those little machined lines and stuff, dude, it's like, it's brand new. Shit's brand new. They, I don't even know what's wrong with this one, dude. Like, they were trying to attach the wrong gas tank, and it was missing parts, and that's it. So I've got 2 great crankcases and pistons and cylinders. Thankfully I was able to build one out of everything they gave me. Yeah, it looks really good. Looks like brand new. Flipping awesome. Yeah. But yeah, man, I gotta go. I guess this thing can get a cover now. Yep. It's gonna get its cover. How does this shit work? Yeah. 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 Alright. The saw is done. Just need a blade. What would you run on this, man? 28-inch blade? Oh yeah, it's missing one more part. I feel like there's supposed to be a grommet in there. I don't know. I'll have to inquire with my local Husqvarna dealer and or John Bob. He knows Huskies. What's up, baby? I know, and I'm over here. But yeah, man, I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna get something to eat, get cleaned up, and watch some TV. So, good chatting with you. 28 should balance nice. That's what I was thinking, 28. Yep, have a good night. Talk to you later. You're stuck? I'm stuck too. I gotta figure out how to